Hi, my name is Isabella Sugg. I'm from the Capitan FFA chapter, and I'm currently serving as this year's District 3 President, State Vice President for New Mexico FFA.
Hey y'all, my name is Jayda Goodman. I belong to the Texico FFA chapter, and I am this year's District 4 President, State Vice President. We are advocating for funding for our state FFA. One of the major things is in the next 2 years, which is super exciting, we're actually going to get to double in size of our membership. Today we have 5,326 members. In 2 years, we will become fully affiliated, meaning that every single student who is involved in an ag class will be on the FFA roster. That means that we will be over 9,000 FFA members in just 2 years.
So a big thing for us is asking for increased funding because we are the leading CTE organization in New Mexico, and especially when we jump to 9,000 members, that's going to cut us from our $35 per member per year to only $17 per member per year. And it'll be really hard for us to do what we do, coming to the legislature, funding our agriculture classrooms and things like that. So it's very important, the support that we can get from our legislators to get more funding for FFA. One that I'm super passionate about is agriculture literacy. So within FFA, we have supervised agriculture experiences. These are work-based learning experiences, and one of mine is agriculture communications. This is so important to me because there's a huge gap between the 2% that produce our food and the 100% that eat it. There's a lot of misconceptions about how our agriculture industries, how we raise our animals, how we grow our crops, but even outside of agriculture, like with FFA, for example, people don't understand we're not just the normal sows, cows, and plows. We're so much more. We're florists. We are carpenters. We're everything you can think of. If we provide shelter, clothing, food, you name it, it's agriculture. And so I think ag literacy is so important because the average age of the farmer goes up every single year because our farmers are getting older and older, but no one's coming in to replace them. It's so important that we spread the word of agriculture and why it's so important to keeping us alive because our population is fixing to double. We have less farmers and ranchers, and we have less land. So it's really important to educate the public on agriculture.
Absolutely, and kind of going off of what Izzy just mentioned on the communications side, but then more at the grassroots level, I think about my family, and even if we are in different parts of the state, I'm from the eastern side, all throughout New Mexico, we are struggling with drought issues. And so one of the major issues is water rights, the land that you own, but whose rights of that water are they? And so one of the things that we are trying to implement, I guess, into especially our family ranch, but others across the state is new innovations, different things that we can use and how we can manage our land better. And that goes with that communications as well. If we don't know what our issues are, how can we fix them? Mm-hmm. And so that's one of the major issues that I can think of.